As many of you know, we've been holding a big yard sale here at the shop for the last several weeks, and we have sold an incredible amount of stuff. I mean, truckload after truckload after truckload, so much stuff. But look how much stuff we still have. I don't know where it's all coming from, to be honest with you. It's getting ridiculous. The purpose of this video is not necessarily to talk about my garage sale, but the main purpose of this video is to figure out why a lot of big YouTubers are selling so much stuff right now. We're gonna head out to Detroit to meet up with my buddy Andy. Andy bought a factory in Detroit, and he has it full of all kinds of different stuff, similar to like what I have, and he needs to get it sold. So he's running a giant auction. We're gonna go out there and see if there's any deals that can be made. Not that I necessarily need anything, but I'm also not gonna miss an opportunity to go spot a deal. So we're gonna head out there and show you what he's selling, why he's selling it, and what kind of cool stuff might be slipping through the cracks. But before we go, I just want to first of all thank every single one of you who have come out to our garage sale. Like I said, it doesn't look like we've sold very much, but we really have. We've had thousands of people come through here, and a lot of people have left really happy with some really great deals. But we still have some stuff, so here's what I'm going to tell you. We're going to run this sale until my yard is cleaned out. Like, we're not quitting until this place is empty. So that means anything that hasn't sold yet, it either wasn't here when the sale first started, or the price was too high and the price needs to be cut in half, which is exactly what we're going to do. If you came early on and you see something here that we offered on but weren't able to buy, if it's still here, we're going to literally keep on cutting the price in half until, I mean, we're probably going to end up giving some of the stuff away. So this means right now is the best time to come shop, take advantage of the stuff that hasn't sold, which is going to be super cheap. But we still have some really cool stuff, like these metal pallets. They're awesome for stacking stuff. You can put like engines on them, all kinds of stuff. We got this little mobile drill rig, giant steam cleaner. So all kinds of water treatment equipment. School buses still. Hunting Full 6x6 is not for sale. I know a lot of people have asked about that. Fifth wheel dollies, Humvee trailers, a really nice MTVR. It doesn't look nice, but it runs fantastic. Got a 9-place enclosed snowmobile trailer. Price on that is like damn good for basically how new and clean and awesome that is. Like changing room, bathroom, all kinds of stuff. Got a 90,000 pound end dump, brand new, never used. Still got these draft trailers, which if you don't need like a HVAC trailer, buy these for the generator, because these have got monster generators on them. Got this super heavy built 389 Pete, which had some front end damage, frame damage, but we have a complete frame for it. A donor truck, engine, trans, all that stuff's good. Got really nice heavy rear ends, 4-speed auxiliary transmission. That's a heavy hauling monster. 6x6 Hummer, Duramax Hummer. Now I know you guys are seeing this, you're being like, hey, weren't you supposed to build that? And the answer is, yeah, we were. And we ran out of time. We just don't have time to do it. So my loss is your gain. It's got full 6x6 Axle Tech suspension, 24R, 21 tires, Duramax swapped Hummer, sweet, sweet rig. We're asking 40. Honestly, come make an offer. We'll probably take just about whatever. Still got the boater home. My Ford 8N is not for sale. That's my childhood. That's the first vehicle I ever drove. It is like my baby, and I got to restore it. It doesn't look like a baby right now, but it will be. We got these 8x8 shipping containers, which are awesome for storage. They're full of water treatment equipment, which you can just take out and just buy the container if you want. My gray cab over, man, I really don't want to sell it, but we're accepting offers, so come take a look at it. That truck is clean, like even cleaner than my black one, which the black one may be for sale as well. 6.7 Cummins powered Sisunasu, BR180 Snowcat from Peterson Equipment, 2,000 gallon fuel truck, runs and drives, everything's perfect on it. The 28-foot aluminum rescue boat, one of my favorite boats I've ever had. Got a Grove crane, works great. Hovercraft, all this stuff right here works awesome. Twin diesel Army jet boat, one of my favorite boats I've ever owned. Tugging son of a bitch. Seriously, that boat is nasty. And as of right now, everything is for sale because, guys, we need the space. I know a lot of you guys are saying, why are you selling everything? I'm getting that question a lot. I want to tell you, I just can't quite yet, but I'm close. I will very, very soon. But first, I need you to help me get this lot cleared out. So come down here and let's make a deal. This is a full mega truck chassis, axles, suspension, the transmission, wheels, tires, everything's there. Just needs a motor and assembly. Mini monster truck. This thing is similar, full rolling chassis, just needs basically drivetrain. That's an awesome truck built by Joel over at Overkill Fab. We got my buddies brought all their surplus Army stuff, which has been selling like crazy. It's honestly starting to look like Costco in here because we've got MREs, Pelican cases, a bundle of Wizard stuff, the Wizard himself. What do you think, Wizard?
I don't know. I fell asleep in the office here for a second.
Yeah, I know. I got a video. They thought you were passed away. I just got a video from one of my other guys and said, hey, I'm genuinely concerned. Alan is either fast asleep or he's dead.
He's been like that for quite a while.
Everybody went home. He's just barely waking up from his nap. It's like 7 o'clock.
Well, everybody else is gone, and then I thought, I didn't know you were still here, and I was just closing up, but we got tons of stuff here still.
Yeah, we
Lots
got
of good deals. There's some of the Wizard stuff for sale.
Got the Wizard pile right here, all kinds of good stuff. When are we going to do a Wizard sale out at your compound?
I got plenty of space for more stuff.
Yeah, you don't need any more stuff. If you came before, there's 100% stuff here that wasn't here when we first started the sale because people have brought it, or we decided to bring stuff from another yard, or we decided to sell stuff that we weren't normally thinking about selling, which I'll show you a couple of those things right now. Hercules, we're looking at offers. The Het Wrecker, we've got a bunch of offers, may sell that. This aircraft cargo loader functions perfectly. That platform lifts like 15 to 8 feet in the air, runs and drives great. Vietnam bridge building boat turned surf boat, which runs awesome, and it makes a decent surf wave. Freedom Bus, might even consider offers on. Snowcats from Pearson Equipment. Saturday, August 16th, which is tomorrow, we're gonna open up the gates and just let people come in, and you make an offer, a fair offer, even if it's really, really low on some stuff. Like the trucks and things like that, we kind of know more what they're worth, but still, some of the vehicles we've been selling for like half of what we get anywhere else, just because they got to go. We need the space. 1955 South, 1800 West. Come down and join us, and I promise you, as soon as we make a little more progress cleaning up here, I will make the announcement to you guys of why we're selling and what's coming next. It's the biggest, coolest, most important project I feel like I've ever been a part of. It is a huge step in my career, my evolution. It's something I'm really excited about, and this new project is gonna get every ounce of me, which is why every old ounce of me here has got to go. Who doesn't need a snowblower for their tractor? PTO driven or reverse osmosis water filtration system, which missing parts and pieces, but there's all sorts of valuable metals and stuff in there. Piles and piles and piles of like really nice heavy duty beams. These would be like $10,000, $15,000 beams, but we're obviously not going to sell them for that much. These will be a deal. Tons of spreader bars, like tagged, ready to work. And this is just a small portion of some of the really heavy duty high-end scrap metal that we have. We have lots of big aluminum beams and stuff. So if you need scrap, come down and see us. Also this thing, how come this hasn't sold? This is a portable parking barricade. It has a trailer hitch. You can pull it somewhere, hit a button, and that thing flips up and blocks your property. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Detroit to visit our friend Andy DeDorsey. Detroit Andy. He has a factory here that he purchased, which is like a giant warehouse with a big parking lot. Andy, who by the way was part of our Scrapyard King season 1, became really good friends with him. Just my kind of guy. I love him. Hoarder, junk collector, connoisseur of weird vehicles, like a bunch of buses that I'm seeing. Anyways, he is running out of space and he's having troubles with like thieves coming into his Detroit factory here, taking all of his stuff. He gave me a little kind of a heads up, like, hey man, I'm doing an auction, a big sale, pretty much the same thing that we just got done doing, or that we're currently doing at our shop. His is coming up next weekend. So I said, you know what? We're gonna be in Detroit for a RAM event this weekend. Can we come do like a pre-sale browse? Remember, right now I'm trying to de-junk. I'm trying to get rid of stuff, right? I'm trying to clear out space. I'm a sucker for a good deal. I'm a sucker for a good chunk of something, or this or that, or barter or swap. And so...
Can I say something already?
Yeah.
The transporter that transported the truck here.
Tell me he's waiting.
No. He's empty, headed home. I told him to get home.
You son of a...
I said, you have to head straight back now because Sparks cannot see an empty trailer headed back to Salt Lake.
Tell you what, last time we were in Detroit, I bought a whole ass hardware store and just left it here for Hunter to come get. So
why
Hunter, keep your phone on, because if there's any deals here, I'm bringing them home.
No, hey, just come see Andy first. Hey man, you trying to buy?
It feels less criminal than it looks online.
No, just wait.
Wait till the sun goes
Give
down.
it a couple hours.
Dude, you've got quite the... Is this all yours?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I shouldn't be here right now, by the way. This is like a recovering alcoholic going to like a bar, like a kegger.
Cash, Venmo, PayPal.
I'm already like this. This is a beautiful.
It's
a nice setup. You should see how nice this trailer is too.
You have a CDL.
I'm looking at my flight first.
Oh man.
This takes up so much. I mean, what's two, you know?
What's two, right? That's been my motto for the last several years.
Whoa! Holy crap.
VIP lounge. So like if you sold this, just like hypothetically speaking, somebody were to come to buy it, and you were looking to give somebody a deal, what kind of number would you be at?
Well, I think 50 is a nice round number, right? 50. And yeah, I'd go higher.
Oh yeah?
It's nice, dude. It's really nice.
This is not, I expected this to be like an old blood draw clinic.
Uh-huh.
MRI machine? Exactly. Yeah. So what is the story here?
This guy bought this thing. He owns a machine shop. They ripped it down to the studs, and so it's all stainless everything. He went insane on it. And then in the race trailer, they were funny car guys.
We don't have a race.
No stacker, right?
No stacker.
Yeah, just a single car.
Oh.
Air compressor?
Yep.
How wide is this, do you know?
Exactly as wide as you need it to be. It's got a winch in it.
I hate everything about this.
I've never been with Dave and him be like, oh, I wish we had a race trailer here.
You'll be home in a week.
That's because we didn't have.
He's like, you'll be home in a week, he said.
It's got the ugly headlights.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Why would they do that?
They're like, let's make this thing look like a Freightliner.
I could draw on it.
Yeah, they tried to go aerodynamic, and this is like an abomination. If you, like, real truck guys love semis that have like the headlights that stand alone on their own little pedestals and bezels. In the 90s, cars started to try to get more fuel efficient, cleaner, just less drag. And so they start putting headlights in the bodies like this, so it's just like more aerodynamic. Well, what they did is they just made it look really stupid. And the headlights just don't work very well. They're freaking yellow. It's so dumb because this is an iconic truck and it looks like a Walmart delivery truck with those headlights. But I'm still interested. Actually, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
He's interested.
I'm not.
What they ruined with the headlights, though, they made up for it in spoiler. I mean, come
They
on.
did kill it with that spoiler, dude. That is the ultimate just freaking faux hawk.
This is the first vehicle we've stopped and looked at.
Happens to be, I don't know if it was destiny or if
Why didn't we start on like the freaking inside with like the $5-10 item shelf? Is there a shelf for that?
No, this is the cheap shelf. This is the bottom, and it goes up from here.
Man, your shelves look a lot different than our shelves.
We put all of our pennies together, we could probably afford it.
You just duped me. You just set me up. Hey man, come out, check out the sale.
There's not even a sale. Check out that sleeper. It doesn't even smell like farts.
No, it doesn't actually. It's pretty clean. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I did not come here looking for a semi. First of all, I didn't know you had semis.
Me neither.
I thought you had like manufactured tiny homes that were like.
I forgot I had it. You haven't seen one of these? Yeah. Airveo. This was built as a prop for this guy's liquor store. He had it parked out front, and it's got an electric motor to spin the prop around, but it's a real airboat power unit.
I should probably turn and go.
This was just a marketing thing, Dave. It doesn't really work.
Oh, we're gonna make it real.
Straight up for a somersault truck.
Deal. Yeah, I started the Detroit Bus Company 13 years ago to like help out on public transit here in the city. It was really like a kind of a protest piece because they made transit so terrible.
Yeah.
And we accidentally succeeded. 13 years going now. So I was 23 years old, bought my first bus back there and put it on the road. And now I just keep buying them, but it's hard to sell them. So I'm running my newer ones, but the older ones got to go.
So when you say you're helping out, so you were doing it just super cheap?
Originally, it was a public transit route that we ran.
Oh.
So it was $5 and you could ride as much as you wanted. And then we had a nonprofit approach us and say the real problem here in Detroit is youth transit. Millions of dollars after school programs, but kids don't get there.
Yeah.
And so we did a little connector route here in Southwest, which is like the big Latino neighborhood. It was super successful. And then we parked it. The funding ran out. Our guy moved on. And then just recently, Ford Motor actually stepped up and gave us a grant annually. So that supports the nonprofit side of the business.
This is Mr. Jack himself.
Mr. Scorpion.
You should have somersaulted around the corner. That would have been the ultimate entrance.
Can we see a front flip, please?
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom.
This was built in 1910 by Link Belt. You know, Link Belt, the crane company. They used to make furnace self-stokers. And so back then you used to have to shovel your old coal all night. So they made this little conveyor belt that would put coal in your furnace all night, like for your house. And then when Henry Ford popped off, he needed parts for the assembly lines. And so they sold the same parts for the early assembly lines. This was their sales and service office. So they stocked this full of assembly line parts. And then they just grew like crazy. And then in 44, they built the second building, which we'll go see. And they made these bomb sites for bombers in World War II. So you turn one end and then it would send the signal to the other one so that you could sight your bombs like perfectly.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was seat frames for Ford cars, carburetors. And then when that closed, envelopes last 50 years. So anytime you paid to put money in the envelope to go camping at a US park, it was one of these envelopes. So I bought it from the envelope family because they didn't want to run the envelope company. I get a break in about every 6 months. Someone breaks in, so. Done? Runs? Wow. Cool. We'll check the bottom of the microphone. If you gotta pick something up,
It's a very familiar feeling right now.
Andy, you're doing a sale similar to what we did.
yes.
That's why you reached out to me a few weeks ago. Tell me about kind of what you had going on.
Yep.
What does that look like?
So I've let everything sit at least 4 years.
Yeah.
We moved in 4 years ago, and so everything's got bad batteries, bad gas. different repairs I didn't complete.
Right.
And so we're going around getting everything fixed as much as we can inside of 25 days.
Right.
And so it's like an automotive repair speed run.
Oh, nice.
Which is why I'm covered in filth right now.
More than we did. We just opened the gates and said, come get it.
That's the smarter way to do it.
Honestly, man, because the problem is you can't just kind of do a little on something. It's like, oh, well, it won't start because it's got bad fuel in the tanks. The next thing you know, you're dropping tanks. Like, it piles up.
So we're going to have a big auction August 16th.
August 16th, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already spent all your money at our place, which I know some of you haven't, and some of you are more interested in some of the stuff that he's got. So it's like a bid on per item type deal?
Yeah, so we've got all the auction online, so you can see everything online, you can bid on it. If they need stuff to get picked up, they can do that. It's all online.
He went so much cleaner than we did. Like, you can find prices, you can bid, you can do it all.
That's overrated.
There's everything there.
It's like a charity fundraising thing that you can run an auction. And so people can bid, but also August 16th, they can also bid on their phone in person. So they can like see the hardware. It's the same auction though.
Is it just a timed auction?
Yeah.
There's no auctioneer.
Nope. August 16th, 6 p.m., boom.
I like that.
Everything starts at $1.
I like that.
Some things have a reserve if they're awesome.
Gotcha.
So like the Fury, I don't want to get like super screwed on.
Yeah.
It's a very clean car. Super original car, never restored, 30,000 miles on it, drives great. Drove it here from Portland. The Aspen back here, considered one of the worst cars ever made. These were rusting out on dealer lots when they were new. Because Lee Iacocca said, let's not line the fenders because we'll save so much money. But they got sued, so technically if I bring this to a Chrysler dealer, they need to replace the fenders on them.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's hilarious.
That'd be a great episode.
That would be a great episode.
It's got a slant 6 in it, runs great.
Like late 70s?
74.
What are you hoping to bring on your auction on this?
Like if I got like $4 or $5 grand for this, I'd be pretty happy. These aren't worth a whole lot.
Those are reasonable prices. Yeah. Like everything he's showed me so far, I haven't heard one price where I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So legit, if you guys, we'll link it here in the video too. So you can kind of get on and can they browse before the sale?
Oh yeah, it's up right now.
Oh yeah, so
Everything's up right now.
totally different than the way we did it. He's doing it in a very organized way. And you don't drive across the country just hoping that he has something that you want. You can actually look online first, which sounds like a lot of work.
We nailed it on the unorganized way. Andy is nailing it on the organized way. Very impressive. He's also a guy that I've been watching very closely since Scrapyard Kings on all this content. Dude's a genius. They have their hands in everything. The race team, freaking the car factory, buying and selling vehicles, like charity freaking stuff with buses. Way better human than I'll ever be.
Is the one that is here to stop Sparks who don't buy anything, and he wants to buy a car now. Yeah, right. That's how it works. You see why I call you the baby one?
Call me the baby Heavy D because I'm just as bad at buying junk as Dave is, except my junk just looks way different than his. I mean, I don't need to buy it, but I would drive it home.
You don't want to drive a semi-truck home, but you want to drive a nice
This is
Subaru.
way more enjoyable to drive home.
It's a totally Subaru guy.
That player like 28 years ago. Yeah. So you see how that TV scene?
Oh yeah.
They're like, no, it's fine, it works.
That's hilarious. So this was an alleyway.
This was an alleyway, yeah. They built this wall in '78, and so they used to have like trucks back down here, which also means I own a sewer now. So like anytime there's like a sewer problem, like it used to like gush up in the back like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Ninja Turtles sewer down there with a ladder and everything.
Not because I'm still interested in the Subaru, but is there a I feel like we just walked into a different business model here.
This is the race garage. This is where all the race stuff happens.
I see bits and pieces of Andy's content, and whenever his stuff pops up, it's either him running a bum out of here or him building a gate to keep a bum out of here, and it's this battle gate right here, and I love it.
This is 40 foot long, 8 foot tall. It's gonna be about 3,500 pounds. And so we built this almost all out of scrap. So all this material was donated. We bought the roofing deck, but all the rebar, all that bar on the top, we went and did some wheel and deal at a scrapyard.
It's not scary enough.
No. It's got scary coming. There's
got scary coming?
flamethrowers coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we added these cables like about Subaru Forester height. The reason why I built this gate is some guy backed his van through our gate trying to steal our batteries. And the gate held up, but he destroyed the gate in the process. So I want to have like a power opener. I'm going to tie it to my license plate recognition on my camera so that when we pull up, it'll open for us.
Like it.
Yeah. So the CTS, the BMW, the Mercedes, The 400 horsepower Caprice cop car.
So would you say the bulk of your items for sale are vehicles?
It's cars, motorcycles, buses, trucks, and then a couple weird things like those tiny homes.
Yeah, and the core business model is...
The bus company is the main thing.
Yeah.
Content is quickly catching up to it because like we've introduced some people in the story. About this cop car from North Carolina. Showed up, it had bad trans. We found it was just a bad ground on the ECU. Go-kart land. Well, we have this Detroit Student Racing Team. So I started a nonprofit to teach kids how to wrench, how to weld, like how to race cars. So we want to go go-karting. This one, that white one, and that Bureau are all student carts.
What size motor?
This is an LO206, so it's like the Briggs. It's a sealed motor that they have a class for.
Yeah. And what do these do, like 50?
Oh yeah, easy, yeah. That is the Leopard. That's a two-stroke Leopard.
It's like go-kart motor?
No. This is just a 2008 IAME, so this is like the predecessor to a Rotax. Yeah.
Okay. Are you selling the bikes?
Absolutely.
Those are gonna go crazy.
Everything that side. So the Halloween bike over. So that Halloween bike 550s was my personal bike for a while.
I grew up on the exact Goldwing.
Yeah, you were a G then.
Legit, exact. The same
I don't know if he was a G.
definitely G. I rolled around
if you were a G.
Had the same gold like brown trim.
Got the storage.
Wild, dude. That's like.
Yeah.
I sent pictures of my mom.
Could be yours. It could go in the semi.
My mom was a freaking
Goldwinger?
Goldwinger.
The semi's full at this point.
No. This could go on the back of the cab.
Bump of the WRX.
If you haven't noticed yet, there's a great selection of all sorts of different stuff. I mean, what's cool about yard sales like this, like Andy's and ours and other people who've done this type of thing, you're probably not gonna find two of the same item, but you're gonna find one of items that you didn't even know existed, like all over the place. Like this collection of motorcycles, if you're into bikes, these old Gullwings, he's got just a freaking kick-ass collection. Because they're great bikes and they run forever. Have you seen the trend in Japan or wherever? They hold the throttle.
I want to open a shop that sells to those guys.
Every single spot is like a movie set, like different.
Literally.
So this is probably the most famous robot on the internet. This is John the Rover. He listens to the web chat. So you tell him forward, back, left, right, like anybody can give him commands, and then the whole chat just watches him drive around and make chaos.
We're running him outside, getting him run over by cars.
Anything the chat can do to get him hurt, killed, like he will grab your leg and like try to pull you across the shop. Our programmer was on the laptop and the robot, he wasn't paying attention, the robot came and got him on the ankle and like started pulling him across the building. Because this is actually really strong. Like this has a lot of torque behind it. The plan is we're taking the brain from John and we're moving it to a fire truck.
Oh, so they can drive the fire truck?
So they can drive a fire truck with a flamethrower on it at a racetrack. So we're gonna set up all these run-overables, but with the same brain from this.
That's kind of terrifying.
And you could drive it
I
with
want
a
to be
remote.
here home like alone with him one night. It'd make me nervous. Those shifty eyes.
We used to leave it run for hours, and then it would like get lost in places. It would end up in the basement. You didn't be driving around down there. Yeah, we broke him, but he'll be back.
So when you bought this place, how much of this stuff was already here?
Less than I want to admit. We brought most of it in. So like this here is why we're selling stuff, is this roof membrane just all has to get replaced.
Yeah.
It's very old, very crusty, and like there it's just torn away from the parapet, so it just rains in here.
It's hard to have nice things in here.
It's hard to have
Let's have
nice
a fire
things.
truck.
Right now you can drive it with a remote.
Really?
So you can back it out. Like we drove it in here with the remote.
It's fully functioning.
Yeah. It can shift gears. Yeah. It's very scary seeing this go by with nobody in it.
I'll bet, dude.
Yeah. Or you stand on the back and drive it. That's actually fun too.
So I'm gonna so we're on the same page. You're going to have this sitting somewhere, and then you're going to be online, live online somewhere.
Yep.
Whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Twitch.
All of them.
And you're gonna just tell people, hey,
Tell my fire truck.
tell my fire truck what to do. How does it know who to pick?
It listens to everybody. And so it's like democracy in action. It's just gonna try to fulfill everyone's commands one after another fast. So it's gonna go forward, back, left, right. It's gonna look insane, but the average of everybody's commands is to run stuff over.
I feel like that's what most of my driving looks like.
So it'll be like a racetrack, so like it can't like break out, we think.
Is that AI logic that it uses or just like...
It's dumb. It's called dead reckoning. It just goes. So we put all that logic into the suitcase.
I feel like the name itself gives the...
Jump over the barrier.
So this is the brain box here. So it's very simple. It has a couple SP32s, a breaker panel, some relays, and that's it. So it's got e-stops all the way around it. I don't know where one is right now, but it has.
Yeah,
I think there's
all
one,
over.
I think there's one behind you. So as it's running you over, you can hit the e-stop. And it'll
Is there an e-stop on the remote?
Yeah. If it loses remote, it goes default safe. We had a guy code this that makes dynamite drilling robots for like a mining company. So he used all of his skills, you know.
Dude, that's awesome.
It has an e-stop on the front too, so as it's running you over, you can like, no.
You hurry and hit it.
I don't know how immediate an e-stop is on a fire truck.
It sees the same command over and over again. It tries to do that.
It's just going, so it'll just do forward. It just tries to fulfill the cue. So a forward will be like forward like a couple feet. So it'll go forward, it'll go backwards. No one person will be able to.
How long does each command last?
Just for like a second.
So.
But it'll do them in order. So if there's a bunch of
long's
forwards,
the
it'll
queue?
just keep cruising. Oh, sometimes the queue can be an hour long, you know.
So does the chat get pissed if they're trying to get it to go somewhere and somebody says turn right?
We sometimes have it like dump the queue. Like there's like some balancing going on. So like if your command doesn't get fulfilled for like 3 hours,
Right.
then it's so disconnected from what's going on in real space. So it can make it through the queue pretty quick. But John the Rover would have like 40,000 people yelling commands at it like one at a time. Like I imagine this will have like a million people yelling commands at it, It'd be fun though, the item would go.
John the Rover just sounds like it's your little brother that you've been yelling at. That people in general are yelling at.
Except this one has a flamethrower.
I know the road you guys are headed down.
Yeah?
And it's great that you're doing an auction.
I think it's a road to success.
I
think there's gold at the end of the
You're
rainbow.
moving in the right direction.
There's just, I'm never not moving. To get like another set?
Steve.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here.
Here, come check this. This is cool.
This is sensory overload.
This is my favorite part. It's lame. This is the original maintenance room from the factory. So like this is where they like hung all their tools. This is where they kept all their like bits and bobs, and like this is just like the heart of the whole place. Like these dudes kept this thing running, But like they've got like their old grinders and stuff they were using. Like I love this stuff, and I will never let anyone touch any of this. I don't want anybody to rip it out.
Yeah.
Like this whole building was packed full of machines, and they had to keep these things going all the time and making changeovers and like making their own parts, because some of this was back in like the 40s and 50s,
There's been multiple things where Dave's like, oh, I don't think I'm ready to sell that yet. And we're like,
Oh no, I felt that with every single thing. Yeah, anything I really didn't want, I just scrapped.
yeah, that makes sense.
And then the cars, like the E60, don't care about. The Mercedes don't care about. I actually got the E60 from my first grade teacher. I got it a couple years ago. I got it from her. She expelled me out of first grade, and then she married into our family in a long roundabout kind of way. And here I am getting her car for free. It's cursed. I wanted to make it a drift car.
Well,
I didn't know you could get expelled from first grade, but
An MCI?
yeah.
8B92?
don't start it. Don't start it.
Do not start or drive. There he goes.
Can you not read, man? Read the sign. Do not start a drive. That sounds like the exhaust is in another zip code. Where did Eminem grow up?
8 Mile.
8 Mile in Warren, like 8 Mile in Groesbeck.
Miles from here.
Oh,
6-7 miles. I grew up like a block from where he was bussing tables on Shady Lane. That's where Slim Shady came from. He was on Shady Lane at Gilbert's Lodge.
Guys, you saw what I saw. There's some really unique stuff in here. Again, if you want to figure out exactly what he's selling, you can go to
Mutiny.fm.
You go there, you're gonna see all the auction stuff laid out. Keep in mind, if you're seeing this right now, there could be more stuff that gets added up until the 16th.
Yeah, I'm gonna about double what's on there.
Okay. So the site's gonna get,
I think we have like 300 people registered. I launched it this morning.
Oh, nice.
We've got like 300 people registered and bidding.
I think this is your chance, man.
Do what? Come on, just type the credit card number into the thing. I think it takes Apple Pay. It'll take Hans Pay.
You've been looking at it this whole entire time.
200 people sign up on the email.
very clean, simple website. Explains very clearly how this works, what the auction date is, how to get tickets to come and bid in person. Don't come here expecting a tour of the factory, because that's not happening. Sale's gonna happen right out here. But there's gonna be probably 100 or so really cool items. And again, you saw it ranges everything from buses to, what's the smallest item you got?
Motorcycles?
Motorcycles.
Yeah.
Buses to motorcycles and kind of everything in between with cool, unique vehicles. And there's some really cool stuff. So I would check it out. And now I gotta go do some math to figure out whether I really want to take a 377 home. If I don't buy it, I would strongly encourage anybody who needs a good race hauler. That's a good looking truck. 377 is kind of a turd of a body, but it's got a good motor, good trans, great race trailer. It's a good setup.
Hey, who is Michelle H?
That's my mom.
Your mom's in a bidding war with me on the Plymouth Fury.
Are you going with your mom right now?
Yeah.
Does it have an auto?
Hey, you're on camera right now. Are you bidding on the Fury?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
I got up it again. She's doing it as she talks.
You're bidding against Dave.
Oh, I am?
No, keep
Oh,
going,
I'm
Michelle.
Put down the big numbers, all right? Love you, bye.
sorry. Love you, bye.
Why does Andy's mom sound so hot?
Okay.
Okay.
That is Detroit Andy's playground. Cool place, cool dude. Became one of my favorite people when he came out to Scrapyard Kings because not only did he come and put on a good show, but he took it seriously. Like, he wanted to win, and he brought a team that was all about like doing things the smart way. And watching them be totally efficient. I mean, it wasn't hard compared to the other teams over there. It's Mutiny.fm, and I think you'll be really happy with what you find there.